Am my screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today what I've planned, I didn't get time to create a PowerPoint presentation. Then I thought that why not I take question directly from CAT, right? So we would be able to solve that thing as well. PhD and time and work, I'm not taking from this sheet as I have already taken certain questions from time to distance from this sheet. And so I'm taking the upper half. PhD time and work, I'm just leaving PhD and time and work for some other workshop. I'm solving the rest of the questions right now. Correct? Before that thing, I just want you guys to take through a different kind of concepts which are there for those people who are relatively new, right? Just give me a second, guys. New shares. Okay, just give me a second. Huh? So in arithmetic, what all things that we have done? What all things that we will be covering today? One thing is definitely average, correct? The other thing is percentage, ratio and proportion, profit and loss, allegations. So these are the five mixture allegation basically. These are the major 5 topics we will try to cover today in our 3-year class. Okay? Average ka, you guys, all of you know the formula for average. That is, sum is total sum upon number of terms is equal to average, a general average mean, correct? If you guys have any doubt anywhere, please do ask me. I just want to dedicate this first 15 or 20-minute session to all the different formulas which are available in arithmetic. Second part comes for the average is your AM, arithmetic mean, GM, that is geometric mean, and third is harmonic mean. The formula for arithmetic mean is first term plus last term divided by 2. Formula for geometric mean is root of first term multiply by last term. Harmonic mean is twice of AB upon A plus B, where A and B are first term and second term respectively. Anyone has any doubt in these two formulas?
No, sir.
I can proceed further, right? Okay. If I talk about percentage, generally you calculate your percentage upon what? A upon B into 100. This is what is general percentage formula. Give you what? X percent. If the question is saying that what is the percentage change, right? So we generally from A1 to A2, if the something is moving, what is the percentage change? My percentage change will be A2 minus A1 upon A1 into 100. And third, when where two items A and B, there are certain changes that is happening in these two terms, and resultant, we are looking for resultant. What is the exact resultant is there? Suppose they're like, okay, in the first year there's a 10% increase, in the second year is like 20% increase. I need to find out what will the total percentage increase in both years. So in that case, what is my formula is A plus B plus AB upon 100 is equal to net change. A plus B plus AB upon 100 is equal to net change. Correct? Next, we will be having questions. So while solving the question, we will try to see that how we exactly have to use those formulas. But these are the two formulas for the percentage. Now, if I talk about the third topic, that is, suppose let's say profit and loss. I left CI and SI, so I'll just cover that thing as well. So profit is equal to what? SP minus CP. Loss is equal to CP minus SP. Percentage is always calculated on CP. So I can say the percentage profit is equal to profit upon CP into 100, and loss percentage is nothing but loss upon CP into 100. You also have discount. Discount generally you apply discount on MRP, that is MP, mark price, and then you generally sell the product. So the discount is equal to MP minus SP. This is the discount value. And if you have to calculate the percentage discount, is equal to discount upon MP into 100. This is the formula for discount percentage. There's another term that we call markup percentage. It is MP minus CP upon CP into 100. This is the formula for that. Generally, we have seen that you will be able to solve what each and every question of profit and loss through these formulas. If any new question comes, then we will see that how to solve those questions. Okay. Post that thing, I'm going a little bit fast because there are like a lot of questions that we have to cover. CI and SI. SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. This is what general SI formula. CI is equal to A minus P, where A is P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to power N minus P. This is what my CI is. Right? Sometimes we have asked that what is the difference between C and SI for 2 years. The formula for that thing is PR square by 10,000, and CI minus SI for 3 years. Oh, sorry, just give me some guys. Yes. So CI minus SI for 3 years is equal to PR square by 10,000 into R by 100 plus 3. You guys can write this formula. Those who don't know can write these formulas. When any installment question comes, then we'll see that what is the formula for installment, right? But generally in these questions, you will be able to solve what? All the answers of PI and CI. And apart from that, ratio and proportion, if you say in ratio and proportion, if there is a partnership and profit, if you talk about partnership concept, so I1 upon I2, that is investment of first person divided by investment of second person is equal to profit of first person upon profit of second person. You have certain laws in ratio and proportion. We are not going into it, right? And you have direct and inverse relation. Again, that we will solve looking at the question. Right. Apart from that thing, anything which I've missed in ratio and proportion? Okay, we will see that which all question comes. Then we will try to find out the formula side. Last but not the least, we talk about mixtures and allegations. The basic formula for mixture allegation is what? D error minus average upon average minus cheaper is equal to quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer. What do you mean by dearer? See, we understand that thing. Suppose if I mix any 10 rupees and 20 rupees value, the minimum possible value of the mixture will be 10 and maximum possible value of the mixture will be 20, right? Otherwise, the value will always remain between these two things only, these two values. So we generally call dearer as the maximum possible value, cheaper as the minimum possible value, that is 10, and average is what the exact value we are looking at. Remember one thing, the quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer, we generally have a inverse relation here. So don't forget that thing. Rest formulas will be there. There's a replacement formula that we can look at, which is like just a replica of the CI formula. So final value is equal to initial value 1 minus replacement upon total solution raised to power n, the number of times that operation happens. Whichever formula you guys don't know, just write those formulas. That is going to help you. For the new ones, your class will going to happen on these formulas. For the existing old students, right? So if you don't remember that thing, you can write these formulas. Correct? Cool. So these are the basic formulas which I want to take with the class. Now what we can do is I'm just sharing the different screen and let's solve these questions directly. Is it visible to all of you? So you guys have to solve 16, 17 and 18th question here. The time for these 16, 17, 18 questions is 5 minutes. Please solve these 3 questions fast.
So your screen isn't visible.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm just doing certain thing to make easy for you. Yes. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Sure. 16, 17, 18. Please solve these three questions. Please solve it in reverse order. First solve 18th, then 17th, then 16th. You have to follow the similar pattern. Guys, 2 more minutes. Sixteen, 17, 18, Mukul. Last minute. Okay, done. Please tell me how many questions out of 3 you were able to solve. You can share that thing with me directly on chat. Manohar, Mukul, Bhavna, Ishani, Amog, Hitanshi, Abhinav. Guys, how many? Okay, I got one of the answer. Good. If you were able to solve 2 questions, Manohar. How about others? Okay, no worries. Let's talk about first question here first. Question is, in A and B, a mixture in there's like two drums, the mixture of A and B. In drum 1, A and B are in the ratio of 18:7. Our drum average कितना है? How much average we are getting? 13:7. And drum 1 and drum 2 was taken the ratio of 3:4. We need to find out the drum 2 ratio. How many of you were able to solve it? Tell me that first of all. Manohar, whether you were able to solve this question?
No, sir. I started from 16, 17. I didn't do the 18th one.
Oh, okay. Ishani?
So even I started 16. I had put the thing on mute, so I didn't know I had to start 18.
Before you told us to start from reverse onwards, we had to start from top. So it was too
Okay.
late.
Okay, got it. So shall I give you like a minute more to solve this question? Would you be able to solve it in a minute?
I
Yes, sir. We'll try.
Sure. So let's take a minute and please try this question. Then we will solve it again.
So could you go back to the question?
Okay, time is up. How about solving the question? Were you able to solve this question?
So just 20 seconds to 20 seconds.
Sorry?
So we just give 20 seconds, 20, 30 seconds. I'm almost done. Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's solve it. Ishani, were you able to solve it?
No.
No worries. Yeah. Cool. I so everyone else, right? If you have tried this question, there is a formula which I have given to you guys. That is what dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper is equal to quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer. With me on everyone? So drum one, I'm sure it is given 18:7. So remember one thing. We can solve this question keeping two mixtures. But whenever we are applying mixture and allocations, we generally try to get our answer to a single mixture as well. So tell me one thing, Abhinav. If A is given 8 and B is given 7, what is the ratio of A with in the total solution? Can you tell me that thing? If A is 18, B is 7, what will be the total ratio of A in the total solution? What will the ratio? Okay. Anyone else?
So 25.
18 is to 25, right?
Yes, sir.
If I have A as 18, B as 7, the total quantity becomes 18 and A will be like 18 by 25. I'm not sure about B. What will the value of B? And average is what? 13 upon 20. Can I say this thing? And drum 2, anyhow, I need to find out. And if 4 number is from drum 2, I would say drum 2 is what my dearer value is. Correct? Or I'm not sure what drum 2 will be. So let's assume that dearer is nothing but 18 by 25 only. Let's solve through this way. So 18 by 25 minus 13 by 20 upon 13 by 20 minus cheaper. I'm not sure what the value will be cheaper is equal to quantity of cheaper. That is what? 4 upon 3. Is it clear to everyone, this formula? No worries. Abhinav, is it clear now if you look at this formula? And others, Brinda, Aisha, they like multiple people are there. Just want to ask if this question is clear or not. How similar even. Suyuk.
So
Amo.
why is it not 3 by 4? Why is it 4 by 3?
This is a formula which I have told you guys, right? The dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper is quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer. Correct? I told you that here what we generally find inverse formula. It's not directly done there. If you have remembered this, something like this, dearer, cheaper, average. So generally, the quantity of cheaper, this is what we call quantity of cheaper, is nothing but dearer minus average. This is the value of quantity of cheaper. And here, average minus cheaper give me the quantity of dearer. So because of this cross formula, against dearer we put quantity of cheaper, against cheaper we put quantity of dearer.
No, so I got that. I meant how is 4 the quantity of cheaper one?
4 is the quantity of cheaper one. That but dream 1 and dream 2 is there, correct? I've assumed dream 2 as what cheaper value. That's why I haven't put it here. Like I put X value here. Correct? If drum 2 is cheaper for me, then the quantity of cheaper is what? 4, correct? Then I have to put 4 here.
Okay.
Correct? If like drum 1 and drum 2 is there, correct? I've taken drum 1 as what? I've assumed drum 1 as dearer, correct? So drum 2 will be what? Cheaper? Yes or no?
Got it.
Correct? If we solve this thing, correct? If I take the LCM of 25, 20 comes out with 50. No, sorry, 100, right? 100. So if we solve it, so it comes out to be 72 minus 65 upon 100 divide by x upon 1. You can take that thing. Oh, yeah. So it becomes what? 65 upon 100 minus x upon 100. You can take this thing. So I've taken the quantity as what? X by 100. I've taken the quantity for my ease. We solve it. It comes out to be 4 by 3. Right? 72 minus 65 is how much? 7. Guys, are you there?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear to all of you or not? Okay. So we can say that 7 upon 100 will get cut down. So I'll left with what? 7 upon 65 minus x is equal to कितना था यहाँ पर 3 by 4 by 3 or 3 by 4? 4 by 3, right? We solve it. 21 is equal to 260 minus 4x. So 4x becomes what? How much? 239. X comes out to be 239 by 4. I've taken the quantity of x as what? X by 100. So the ratio will be 239 by 400. This is what A upon total solution. So the A is to B will be what? 239 is to 161. That should be my ratio. Is it clear to everyone or not?
Yes, sir.
I solved this just by seeing that 7 is common in both. So I assume that any answer for the B part should be a multiple of 7, and only one of the options was a multiple of 7, which was this one.
You can take that question in that way as well. But sometimes what happens, if you have two options, then you'll get stuck there, right?
Yeah.
So you should know the complete solution as well. And if you find such, such things in the question, that will be like awesome. You will be able to solve that question within a second then, in that case. Correct. But in case you have a certain situation where you have two options which are following the same thing, in that case, so you should know that how to solve it, correct? Otherwise you will be stuck.
Sir, can you please just repeat the formula once?
Yes, it is dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper is equal to quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer. So it was given to me A is to B, but what I did, I converted that question into form of A only. So I've taken A upon total solution. So whenever you have two solutions with you and you have to solve it through this way, then you should always convert it into A, in either A or B. Then you can solve it and you can get your answer. Let me know if it is clear. If there's any query, please do ask me so that I can proceed for next question. Do you guys have any query here?
Sir, I actually tried my other method when I was solving it.
Go on.
Yeah, like my approach was kind of like I just consider the first component, which is there. Like instead of 18 by 7, I just took it as 18 by 25. Like taking the first part of the solution into consideration. I just divided in the ratio, like they're being mixed in the ratio of 3 by 4, right? So I just considered like 3/7 of 18 by 25, which is drum 1. And we have taken 4/7 of drum 2, which can be 13 by 13 plus 7, because it's 13 raised to 7. And from okay, that part is unknown. I took it as x, and then we get the ratio of 13 by 20, because it's 13 raised to 7. So like through that, I actually didn't get a exact answer.
Can I remove this thing? Is it clear to everyone? Can I remove this thing?
Yes, sir, you can.
Sure. Okay. You said the 3 by 7 of the first term, right? What is the first term?
18 by 25.
18 by 25. Plus 4 by 7 of x, right? This is what you have taken?
Okay, I actually had divided. Was I supposed to add them?
Yes, you have to add that. No? Then only you will get to know what is the resultant mixture you are getting.
Yeah, that is 13 by 20.
13 by 20. So 7 by 7 of what? 13 by 20? This is what the answer is. Here you can get the value of x.
Yes, sir.
It's the same thing that I have done through that formula as well. But this is what the weighted average formula. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So generally in the allocation, I don't use weighted average. I always feel that if you use weighted average in the allocation concept, then somehow you forget the concept of the allocations. That's why I always try to use allocation formulas so that it will always remain handy with you guys. If you solve it through this way, you will get a value of x. So for sure.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Can I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Just give me a second. Right. Let's talk about 17th question. How many of you were able to solve 17th question? Manohar, you were able to solve it, right? Have you got the answer?
Yes, sir. I got this 35.2%.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Question is saying there's like 175 ml of, what is the 175 ml of? Mixture, right?
So 100 ml of water and 700 ml of
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
alcohol.
Yeah. 175 ml of water and 700 ml of alcohol is there, correct? And I'll take 10% of the mixture and substitute by water of the same amount. The process will be 10% of mixture and twice, correct? So what was the formula that we had? We were using like final is equal to initial into 1 minus replacement upon total. This one number of times we are doing this process, correct? You guys remember this thing? I've just mentioned that thing before starting the questions, correct? So here we generally use what? Minus. Why? Because of depreciation. The certain value is getting decreased, correct? Here, if I'm replacing the mixture by water, what is getting replaced? What is decreasing?
Alcohol.
Alcohol is decreasing, right? Initial alcohol is how much? 700 ml. So I can write it as 700 ml, correct? I'm replacing the 10% quantity. So I can say that 1 minus 10 upon 100. I'm replacing. And how many times we have done that thing? Square, correct? If I solve it, it comes out to be 700 into 9 by 10 ka square, or would say 700 into 81 by 100. 7 into 81 comes out to here, which is nothing but 567. What I need to find out? The percentage of water in the mixture now. So 567 is what my alcohol is there. Correct? Initially, my overall solution was of how much ml? 875 ml. Out of which I have 567 ml of alcohol. Can I find out how much water it will be there in the solution now? So 15 minus 7 comes out to be 8. 6 minus 6, 0. 8 minus 5, 308 divided by 875 into 100. That should be my water percentage in the solution now. If you solve it, you guys can solve it through calculator as well. What answer you are getting?
35.2.
You're getting 35.2 only? Yes. It's around 35.2. So that should be my answer. Anyone has any doubt in this thing? Please, you can ask. Any of you, if you're not able to understand any of the value, how I put it, please do ask. Amog, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Ishani, Mukul, Abhinav, Vrinda, Simran.
Yes, sir.
Clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Suyog? Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Sure. Sanjay?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. I can move forward, right? So remember these formulas, right? So these are the actual CLAT questions. You can see that key, what kind of question has been used, correct? 16 question, tough or easy? So you can say that here it is given that a strength of salt solution is P% of 100 ml of solution contains P gram of salt. So this is quite clear, right? This is fine. Now, the three salt solution ABC were mixed in the proportion of 1:2:3. Then the resulting solution has strength of 20% overall. So I can say that 1:2:3, when we add it in that ratio, the overall solution is how much percentage strength? 20% strength, right? If instead the proportion is 3:2:1, the resulting solution will be what? How much will be strength is 30%. Correct? A fourth solution D is produced by mixing B and C in the ratio of 2:7. So there is a long question that we generally got. This is not a wrong question. The ratio of strength of D to that of A is okay. So whenever you have solved it, right? How you approach this question?
So I managed to get not the full, I got like 50-60% of the question. So I managed to put like let A, B, and C current yeah. So 1:2:3 considers A, B, and C. So it'll be like A plus 2B plus 3C, and then total 600 ml, right, portion, because there's 100 ml solution in each particular portion. So it'll be divided by 600. So and then you'll get 20%. So it'll be A plus 2B plus 3C is equal to 120. And then when you do it for the other one with strength of 30%, you'll get those. And you'll get something, do a quadrat, like a simultaneous equation, and you'll get some variables common. So after that, didn't know what to do after that.
Okay, so you were not able to solve it further, correct?
No, sorry. Yeah, I managed to got till there only.
No worries. The three solution ABC are mixed in the proportion 1:2:3, right? So let's assume if it is a ratio of 1:2:3, so I can take that I have taken the 100 ml of first, 200 ml of second, and 300 ml of third. Is it clear to everyone or not? And the percentage is A%, B%, C%, because I'm not sure that what is the percentage solution that is there, right? So if A% is there, that means A grams is present in 100 ml. So how much value I'm taking? I'm taking about A value, correct? Here, B%, that is B in 100. So in 200, how much value will be there of the salt? 2B plus here, similarly, we have 3C, like he has mentioned. 20% of what? 600. So 20 upon 100 into 600, the value overall comes out to be what? 120. Correct? Similarly, if you go for 3A plus 2B plus C, overall value comes out to be what? 30% of 600. That comes to what? 180. Any doubt in this to anyone? These two equation is clear to everyone? Now it was asked that D is produced by mixing B and C in the ratio of 2:7. So that means I've taken 2 quantity of B and 7 quantity of C. So can I say that 2B plus 7C is equal to D, right? So what is the total value of 2B plus 7C is equal to D overall, correct? And D%, 190. No. It's like D only, correct? Divide by 900. So I can say 9. Can I say this thing? Is it clear to everyone or not? If I say that my D solution, the fourth solution D, is produced by mixing B and C in the ratio of 2:7. So what I did, I've taken the 2 quantity, 200 ml, right, of B, 700 ml of C. So total comes 200 ml, 700 ml. So in 900 ml, I got D, correct? Overall. But for what? How much quantity is there? D by 900. In 100 ml, how much quantity do I have? D by 9, correct? So D by 9 will be there. Guys, is it clear or not? Okay, let me park this thing on the side. Let's solve this thing first. You have A plus 2B plus 3C. You have 3A plus 2B plus C. How can you solve this question? You can add all the values. No worries, Gokul. You can add all the values. Correct here. If you add A plus 2B plus 3C, which is equal to 300, add both the equation. What will the value of A plus, what is the ratio? A plus B plus C value you will get? Can you guys give me an answer for that thing? What is the value of A plus B plus C from this equation?
75.
75. If you add this thing from here, I'll get what? A plus B plus C equal to 75. Okay. This is clear to everyone. From this thing, can we try to find out what B and C ratio? Here, what ratio of B and C is given, right? You have what B and C from which you get what ratio of D. Can I find out the ratio as I have A plus B plus C equal to 75? Can I get the B and C ratio from these two equations? Any relation B and C from this equation? Any relation between B and C? Can you guys solve that thing because of simultaneous equation? Guys, anything? Anyone? Okay, so let me solve this thing. A plus B plus C was clear, right? 75 to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Just give me a second. Okay, so I'm just writing here A plus 2B plus 3C is equal to 120. 3A plus 2B plus C is equal to 180. Right? From here, like if I as I said that, subtracting from first and second, if I do that thing, what I'll get? 2A minus 2C is equal to 60. This is what one thing I get. So A minus C will be equal to 30. So I can say that thing A is not or C is nothing but A minus 30. Can I say this thing? Is it clear to everyone? This is first equation I can make.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. If I subtract, maybe I can add both values or C is A minus 30. If I put this value here, what I'll get the value of, can I get the value of B in terms of A? Can I say that the 3A plus 2B plus A minus 30 is equal to 180, correct? If I solve this thing, I get 4A plus 2B is equal to 210. 2A plus B is equal to 105. Can I say this thing? And I can get B as what? 105 minus 2A. I'll get this thing. Yes or no? It is clear to everyone or not? Please say yes or no. Mukul, is it clear or not? This equation? Okay, cool. Now, as I said, they said that B is created by adding A and what? B and C in the ratio of 2:7. B and C in the ratio of 2:7. So if I take 2 value of B, it becomes 2B. 7 value of C, it becomes 7C. In how much ml? 900 ml, correct? In 100 ml, what will the value then? Divided by 9. Can I say this thing? If I take twice of B, that means I'm taking 200 ml of B. So that will be 2B, right? If I'm taking 700 ml of C, I get a 7C as a solution. The overall solution becomes 2B plus 7C. In how much ml? How much quantity? 900 ml. In 100 ml, this quantity will be what? 2B plus 7C divided by 9? Yes or no? Correct? So this is nothing but the quantity of D. Now I need to find out D by A. Right? This is what question is asking. Question is asking the ratio of strength of D to that of A. My D is 2B plus 7C. Right? B is 105 minus 2A. So I can say that 210 minus 4A is B plus 7C. That is 7A minus 210. Divide by A. 210 and 210 get cancelled. It gives me ratio of what? 3:1. That should be my answer. Please look at the solution and tell me if you haven't got anything anywhere. This is a long question that we had in CAT. So after looking at it, I got that thing, it's a lengthy question that we have to solve. Just look at the each and every step and let me know if you haven't got anything so I can explain you that.
So we converted the values in for term of A in terms of A.
Yes, because we ultimately have to find D by A, correct? And through this equation, we can't get the value of A, B, C accurately. So if I have to find it in the form of A, what I can do, I can present the value of B and C in terms of A to get my answer.
Understood, sir.
Anyone else? Abhinav, is it clear or not? Mukul? Manohar, is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Ishani?
Yes, sir.
So 16 was a tough question. So here I have done this. It's not 3A. It should be 9. I missed this 9. Sorry, man. It should be 9A. So answer comes out to be what? 1:3. Yes. Not 3:1, but 1:3. I missed this value 9. I just put that too. So I get 1:3. Okay. Now we have more question here. So please solve 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th, and 11th. You have 5 questions with you. Please solve these 5 questions. And the time for you guys is 7 minutes. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So 15, 14, 13, 12, and 11. Please solve these 5 questions. So guys, I will be right back. Please solve this question. We will discuss this thing exactly after 7 minutes. Okay guys, I am back. कितने क्वेश्चन? 5 में से? How many questions out of 5? Okay, Manohar 3 out of 5. Amok, how many? Shani, how many? How many questions? Amok, are you there? Drop हो गया क्या? 3 क्वेश्चन मुकुल 3. Okay. Ishani, how many questions बचे?
So 2.
Okay. So that's all, right? Let's solve these questions. First of all, let's start with 15th question. A 20% ethanol solution is mixed with another ethanol solution, say S, of unknown concentration in the proportion of 1/3. The mixture is then mixed with an equal volume of 20% ethanol solution. Again, if the resultant mixture is 31.25% ethanol solution, then the unknown concentration of S is how much? Okay, so yeah, again Penda. This is the previous one only. The question says 20% ethanol solution is mixed with S% to get certain value, and is again mixed with what 20% to get 31.25% of ethanol solution. Correct? This is what the question is saying, correct? Yes or no? Find out the value of S. Oh, sorry. Find out the value of S. How many were able to solve this question? Can I use this thing here? I've taken 8% of first solution, 20% of second solution, add both the values, right? Okay, so it's an increment, correct? Not this one. Or you can apply it. Just give me a second. Yes, you can apply this thing also. So right, you can't apply. So, good. Yes. Abhinav, anyone would be were able to solve it? So it is given equal volume was taken, correct? Of 20 and S. The resultant becomes 31.25. So as our formula says, dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper is equal to quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer, correct? Here dearer could be anything. We can take any value as dearer. Average is 31.25%. Okay. Here the average is 31.25% minus 20%. It is equal quantity. So I can say that 1/1 ratio was taken. Can I get the value of dearer here? Can you guys give the value of dearer here? What will the value of dearer from this case? Yes or no?
So 42.5.
Right, 42.5%, correct? So that was a resultant of S. So I can say that there also B minus 42.5 upon 42.5 minus 20. There also you had an equal ratio. 1:3, right? So the quantity is 1/3. Can I get the value of B here? That should be the answer.
Yes, sir.
Anyone has any doubt in this question? For CAT's point of view, dearer and cheaper formula, this allocation method is very, very important.
So how did you identify like which one is dearer, which one is average? Like for the first process, or for
So,
31.25.
so actually, I start the first process. See, if any volume is getting mixed with a 20% of volume, correct? 20% of solution, and resultant is becoming 31.25% of solution. So definitely 20% will be at the cheaper end. Then only you will get what 31.25%, correct? If your average is greater than 20%, then DRI should be what more than 31.25%. Then only your average comes out to what 31.25%. Is it clear or not? First thing,
So can you repeat?
I'm saying if you're adding two quantities, A plus B divided by 2, correct? Here, your resultant is 31.25%. The value of B is 20%. So definitely A should be higher. Then only you're getting this percentage.
Yes, sir.
Correct? So I can say from here that A, the missing quantity will be dearer quantity, right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if I get 42.5 as my average and I'm mixing it with 20% solution, so from there I can also say this thing that the other solution will be definitely more than 20%. Then only I'll get what 42.5%. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else has any doubt?
So, sir, the cheaper for both the steps was 20% only.
Yes, the cheaper for both the steps was 20%.
Okay, sir.
Question number 14. How many were you able to solve question number 14? No one? Okay. So what was your answer, Mukul? Okay. So it is given that, the cost of paint A per liter is 8 more than the cost of paint B, correct? And overall mixture, we sold at 264 with a profit of 10%. So if the profit is 10%, what will be the CP of this thing? What will be the CP of this quantity?
So 2p plus x. No, sorry, like 2.
100% plus 10%, if you take 110%, is equal to 264, correct? 1% will be 264 by 110. 100% will be what? Into 100. So this, if you divide, it comes out to what? 24 multiplied by 10. So answer comes out to what? 240. Yes or no? So it is given to me that the overall value of the mixture is 240. Correct? For how many liters? 10 liters? So from there, I can say the average value of 10 liters comes out to be what? 24 per liter? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And the value of paint A is 8 more than value of paint B. So I can say that x plus 8 and x, the ratio becomes what? 24, correct? Yes or no? Can I find out this ratio here? Quantities ratio? So x plus 8 minus 24 upon 24 minus x. Can I find out this ratio in the form of x? What is the ultimate value? X minus 32 upon 24 minus x is the quantity of what? B upon A. And it's given to me where the amount of B in the mixture doesn't exceed that of A. Right? That means this value should be x minus 32 upon 24 minus x should be less than or equal to 1. If B is not greater than A, correct? Then B
Yes,
could be
sir.
lesser than A or B could be equal to A, correct? So I can say x minus 32 will be less than or equal to 24 minus x. 2x should be less than or equal to 56. X should be less than or equal to what? 28. X was nothing but my value. Have I done it right or wrong? Have I done any mistake in the calculation? X minus, x plus 8, sorry, my bad man. X plus 8 minus 24 comes out to be x minus 16. Sorry, x minus 16 upon 24 minus x, 16 will be there. Solve it, it comes out 2x was less than or equal to 40. X will be less than or equal to 20. So what is the maximum Maxwell value of B here? 20? That should be my answer. Tell me guys, if anyone of you have any doubt here.
So what did you take X as?
I took X as the price value of B per liter. If I'm mixing A and B, I'm getting overall average as 24, correct? The value of A is X plus 8, value of B is given X. When I added this mixture, the resulting value comes out to be 24, correct? From there, I got my ratio as what? X plus 8 minus 24 upon 24 minus X. And this ratio should be less than or equal to 1. Because B doesn't exceed A.
So like we got like 24 out of, like after minimizing the profit out of 264, right?
Yes, after removing profit from 264, I got 250 as the 240 as the overall cost price of 10 liter mixture, correct? So per
So we
liter
got
comes
for
out to
1
be
liter.
24. Yeah, per
Okay,
liter
sir.
comes out to be 24.
Okay, and because we had assumed X for B, that's why our resultant ratio came in the form of B by A, as per the formula.
Yes.
Okay, so like basically whatever we take as the dearer, the resultant ratio will also have the quantity of dearer at the top as a numerator.
No, whatever. If I take dearer, the quantity of cheaper will be on the top. Sorry. Shall I take it another again? So it is given that thing to me. Just give me a pen, right? Okay, it is given to me that dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper is going to quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer. This is what my formula, and I've took this formula, in every case. Yes or no? Now it is given to me that 264 was the price for the 10 liters of mixture, 10 liters or 10 kg, whatever the value is there, where the person have made a 10% profit. If the person have made 10% profit on 264, so can I say that CP plus 10% of CP is equal to 264? Or you can say that 110% of CP is equal to 264. If I need to find out the value of CP, it is nothing but 264 divided by 110 multiplied by 100. So CP comes out to what? 240. Is it clear or not? Up till now, whatever we have done, is it clear or not? Guys, say yes or no. Unless you don't say yes or no, I would not be able to help you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else? Is it clear to everyone? If you have any slightest doubt as well, please do ask me that thing.
Clear.
Correct. If CP is 240 for 10 liters, per liter price comes out to be what? CP becomes what? 24 rupees per liter for the mixture.
Yes, sir.
Now it is given to me in the question that because we have added A and B, the cost for paint A per liter is 8 more than paint B. So if I take the price of B is X per liter, A comes out to what? X plus 8
X
per
plus
liter. It is what, again, the dearer value. X plus 8 is definitely greater than X. Correct? So from there, I can say, if I put this thing in this formula, dearer is what, my X plus 8. My average is what, 24. I've subtracted 24 from here upon 24 minus X. As B is my cheaper quantity, so B by A would be my ratio. If I solve this thing, the value becomes X minus 16 upon 24 minus X. Should be B by A. Now to solve this value, I have three variables right now, X, B and A. I can't solve this question right now. But the question has also given to me one thing. What? The question has said, that the amount of B in the mixture does not exceed amount of A. What do you mean by this thing then? If amount of B in the mixture doesn't exceed amount, oh sorry, what was the equation that I have come up with? This was X minus 16 upon 24 minus X, correct? Is equal to B by A, correct? Yeah. If amount of B doesn't exceed amount of A, that means B should be either equal to A or B will be less than A. Yes or no? If B doesn't exceed A, that means B is either less than A or equal to A. Then ratio of B would be 1 maximum when B is equal to A, otherwise it will be less than 1. So I can say that X minus 16 upon 24 minus X is what, less than equal to 1. Here also I can make it like X minus 16 is less than equal to 24 minus X. If I solve it further, 2X comes out to be less than equal to 40. The value of X should always be less than equal to 20. What is the maximum value I'm getting here? 20? That should be my answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just one last doubt, sir.
Yeah, please go on.
Yes, sir. Like we got the resultant as B by A. So I was confused. Like, how do you identify? Like, it will be B by A by B, or what?
Tell me one thing. Which is what expensive quantity here?
Which is added 8 times. Which A was 8 times more than B, I guess.
So that means A will be expensive a quantity.
Yes, sir.
What is my formula?
Dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper is equal
Mhm.
to cheaper by dearer.
Quantity of cheaper
Okay,
upon quantity of dearer. Then what should be the value here? Out of A and B, which is cheaper?
B.
So it should be what? B by A, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Anyone has any doubt in this question now? See, that's the reason why I'm taking all these questions. These were the previous year CAT questions. So you should know that arithmetic comprises of 35% of CAT syllabus. And this is what kind of question that you face in arithmetic. So ideally, you should know how to solve such questions. Correct? When I say 13 question, how many of you were able to solve this question? 13. Is it a similar kind of question where two type of teas, A and B, are mixed and then sold at 40 rupees per kg, making a profit of 10%? A and B are mixed in the ratio of 3:2, and 5% the ratio is 2:3. The cost price per kg, A and B are in the ratio of what? So I can say 40 per kg, it is sold. The profit was 10% when A and B were mixed in the ratio of 3:2. And profit was reduced to 5% when A is to B, the ratio becomes 2:3. So my question here, first of all, with all of you, which will be the dearer quantity here, as per you guys? A or B? Exactly. It will be B. Why? Because when A is larger, when smaller quantity is larger, and you are selling at the constant 40 rupees, you are making more percentage of money. If when A reduces, B increases, that means I am what? Increasing the CP. And my value becomes what? 5%. So B will definitely be dearer value. So from here, I can say if 10% profit on 40 rupees, so my CP comes out to be what? 110% value will be 40. 100% of value will be what? 40 upon 110 into 100. So I can say 400 by 11 is what CP in the first case. In the second case, it will like 105% is equal to 40. 100% is equal to 40 upon 105 into 100. Can you guys give me the value here? If I put it for 21, 20, it comes out to be 800 by 21, right? So now if I have to solve it, I know that the B is what? Expensive. There, B minus 400 by 11 upon 400 by 11 minus B is equal to quantity of A upon quantity of B. Can I say 3 by 2? And another equation, it is like B minus 800 by 21 upon 800 by 21 minus A. Here we have A, sorry. The ratio becomes, again, B is expensive, 2 by 3. If you guys have any calculator, can you please solve the value of A and B from here? So it is given to me 21, 25, 19, 24, 18, 25, 17, 25 value. You can put any of the value of A and B here and you can find out the answer. Please solve these two equations. Give me the answer.
So the first one is 33b plus 22a equals 2000.
33b. How come 33b?
Or is the yes, sir, sorry, 33a plus 22b.
22a plus 33a is equal to 2000. And here it will be 63b minus 2400 is equal to 1600 minus 42a. It will be 63b plus 42a is equal to 4000. I can make it like 44b plus 66a is equal to 4000. Can I get the value here from a and b? It is quite near, right? Please use calculator and give me the answer. Okay. Yes, Amok is right. So answer coming out to be 19 by 24 if you go for A to B. You can solve this question. You can write this answer 19 by 24. If you would be using any calculator at that time, you can simply take the value of 19 and 24 and check whether that is what satisfying here or not. Got it? Anyone has any doubt here? So we generally say that arithmetic is a formula-based question, right? But in CAT, you definitely can't expect that it's like directly formula-based question that you can get. You ultimately have to apply certain logic. You have to solve the question. Formulas definitely is there in front of you, but ultimately you have to solve it, right? Like 12th question. Consider three mixtures. The first having water in ratio liquid A in the ratio of 1:2. Second having water and liquid B in the ratio of 1:3. Third having water and liquid C in the ratio of 1:4. These three mixtures ABC is of ABC respectively are further mixed in the proportion of 4:3:2. Then the resulting mixture has the same amount of water and liquid B. Can you please solve this question then? If you guys have solved it, so that's wonderful. If you haven't, so let's see this thing. No? 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. That comes out to 5 and 4 and 3. 4, 3. Let's take LCM of 60. Let's assume that each solution is 60 ml. Right? So if I take the first case when the ratio is 1:2 of water and liquid A, in 60 ml, how much element will be there? 20 and 40? Yes or no? In second case, it will be 15 and 45. And third case will be 12 and 48. Is it clear to everyone or not? Guys, is it clear that what we have taken? I've taken an LCM of 1:2, 1 and 2, that is 3 value, 1:3, that is 4 value, and 1:4, that is 5 value. That comes out to be 60 ml. So I've taken total 60 ml of solution. Correct? If my ratio is 1:2, that is 3 units is equal to 60 ml, then I can say that 1 unit is equal to 20 ml, correct? So the first one becomes 20 and second one becomes 40. Similarly, you have what 1:3 becomes out 15 and 45 and 12 and 48, correct? And this three mixture was further mixed in the ratio of 4:3:2. If I take 4 units of first mixture, then it becomes out to be 80 and 160.
Yes, sir.
If you take 3 units of second mixture, correct, then I would be having 45 and 135.
135.
If we take 2 units of second, oh sorry, what is third? It comes out to be 24 and
2496.
correct. So my water comes out to be how much? 125 plus 124 comes out to be 149. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And my first mixture is 160, second is 135, and third is 96. Now let's see what question is saying. The same amount of water and liquid B, is it same or not? It is not, right? The first statement is incorrect. Yes or no? My water is coming out to be 149 and my liquid B is coming out to be 135. It can't be same. Similarly, the same amount of liquid B and C. Again, it's incorrect. Third is more water than liquid B. That's perfectly right. My answer comes out to be what? C option.
So could you repeat how to get the 80 and 160? I didn't understand.
Yes. What I'm saying, 60 is clear to you?
Yes, sir. 60 is clear.
Right? 60 is clear. If I say that if 60 is there, 1:2 ratio is there, 1:2 quantity is equal to 60, total quantity, correct? How much will be 1? How much will be 2 then?
20 and 40.
20 and 40. Perfect. How much unit have you taken here? 4?
4, yeah.
So yeah, multiplied by 4, multiplied by 4. What will get? 80 and 160.
Okay. Yes, sir. Got it.
Correct? Is it clear to everyone or not? Anyone has any doubt here? I guess we have done enough questions. 11 should be solved. If you guys haven't reached to 11, so please solve this question in a faster way so that we can move. We can take a break and then we'll solve further 5 questions. We have taken the first question that we have done on the ratio part was in a similar fashion, right? Please solve this question. Is it clear to everyone or not?
Yes, sir.
Similar question, right? So again, the same formula, that is dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper is equal to quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer. It's the same formula that we are applying. And this was 2017 as well, 2018 as well, 2019, 2020 as well. In every year, you will find a question on this thing. So you should know this formula by heart. One question will definitely come from this this area, right? Okay. So guys, take a break of let's say 5 minutes. Then we will join again at 7 p.m. So those who are sitting there, they can solve 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10th question. These 5 questions you guys can solve. I will be taking another class on arithmetic because being an important topic containing like 35% course. So we would be taking 2 master classes on this topic. So please solve these questions as well, right? So take a break of 5 minutes, right? Like till 7:02 or 7:03. Then you have like 5 minutes to solve these 5 questions. Now, definitely you guys are in groove to solve these questions. So we will connect at 7 and at 7:05 or 7:10, we will discuss these 5 questions. Yeah. Thank you. Hi guys, I'm back. So, were you able to solve all the 5 questions with break, with everything? How many questions were how many questions were solved? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
भाई रिप्लाई कर दो कितने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लिए तुमने मैं तो बस देखना चाहता हूँ कितने डिफिकल्ट है कितने इजी है Shall we solve or require what a minute or 2 minutes? Okay, let's see. I have 30% solution and it got replaced by 12% solution, right? Resultant becomes 21% solution. So can I say 30%, 12%, 21%, right? We have dearer minus average upon average minus cheaper, so the quantity of cheaper upon quantity of dearer. Here dearer is 30 minus 21 upon 21 minus 12. Value comes out to be what? 9 by 9. So 1 by 1. So how much percentage of first part got replaced by second part? If you have equal quantity, so we can say that the 50% of the first part got replaced. Yes or no? That means 100 ml is there, 50 ml got replaced. The answer should be A option. Tell me if it is not clear to you guys, or if any, in case of any doubt.
So can you repeat?
Yes. What is the initial percentage quantity? 30%.
Yes, sir.
It got some part of it got replaced by 12%, make it a resultant value average of what? 21%. This is what
Yes,
question
sir.
saying, right? 100 ml of flask contains 30% of acid solution. What quantity of the solution should be replaced with 12% so that the resultant solution contains 21% acid? Right? So I can say that 30 plus 12, the overall average is giving you 21 value. So we put D as 30, A as 21, right? If you solve this value, it comes out to be 1:1 ratio. That means you have equal quantity of 30, equal quantity of 12. If it is 100 ml in the starting, the 30% solution is what 100 ml in the starting. Now it is only 50 ml. How much got replaced? 50 ml. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt to anyone? Manohar, what you
Didn't
were
get
able
it,
to
sir.
solve it? What? Tell me what? Where was the doubt?
So like we derived one on one, right? We got 9 by 9 and we conclude that it is 1 by 1, equal amounts.
Yes.
And where did we use that further?
We said that if it's a 100 ml solution, right? Now to get 21%, it should be 50 ml and 50 ml. Then only you get
Yes,
what
sir.
100 ml. Correct? If it is
Yes,
initially
sir.
100 ml, now it is 50 ml. How much got replaced?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
I'm saying if it is 100 ml earlier overall, if it is 100 ml flask that contains 30% acid solution, initially it was 100 ml, right? 30 ml.
and 50 was removed out of it.
And in the end, when you have 20%, 21% average, you had 50 ml, 50 ml both quantity, correct? So how much quantity got replaced here?
Okay, like 30% of both.
30% of both?
Like out of 100, like only 30 was removed, right?
Not why 30 ml here? 100 ml flask has 30% acid solution. Sorry. Right? Now the flask contains 50 ml of 30% solution, 50 ml of 12% solution. So how much got replaced?
I'm a little confused, sir.
Where is the Amog? Tell me that. कहाँ पे problem आ रही है?
So know that like it's a 100 ml 30% acid solution, so 30 ml is acid in it.
Yeah, don't consider 30 ml right now. Forget that is 30 ml acid.
Okay, sir.
We are talking about 30% and 12%. That we are talking about. There's two mixture of 30% and 12%. When we add those two mixture, my resultant mixture is coming out to be 21%.
Yes, sir.
In what ratio should I add to make it 21%? I should add in equal quantity, then only I'll get 21%.
Yes, sir.
That is, if I have 100 ml, right, overall solution, then 50 ml must be of 30% and 50 ml must be of 12%.
Yes, sir.
So if earlier you had 100 ml of 30% solution, now you have 50 ml of 30% solution, right? That means this 50 is at 12%. Nah? It got replaced. 50 ml is what of the 30% solution got replaced by 12%. Then only you are getting 21% acid.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear now?
So like there's 12% acid in that in the second 50 ml.
So this is what we got now. Like
Yes, sir.
you have 21% only when you have equal quantity of 30% and 12%.
Yes, sir.
If you have 100 ml total solution and 50 ml required to make it 21%, then how much value of 30% got replaced? 50 ml.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Ninth, easy, tough. How about the question? Can you guys solve this question, or you have solved it or not? ऐसा क्या होगा ये solve होगा? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, sir. It's just slightly echoing.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. Better.
Okay, cool. So what I'm saying in this question, in ninth question, right? What formula we have to apply? Which formula we have to apply? The replacement one, correct?
Yes, sir.
The question is saying the vessel was completely filled with pure wine. That means it is not a mixture, but a pure wine. Of how much liters? 140 something X liters, right? 140 liters of the content is removed and replaced with equal quantity of water. The process is repeating one more time. Correct? So can I say, if initially it was the pure wine, 140 upon X mixture was removed twice? Yes or no? And it is also given that in a sample of 98 liters of the solution, 80 liters were what? Water. Right? That means in the end, the ratio of alcohol versus wine versus water is nothing but 18 upon 98
Yes,
into
sir.
X. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct. So I can just find out the value here. 18 upon 98 X is equal to X into 1 minus 140 upon X ka whole square. I can solve this thing. 9 upon 49, X and X got removed. This is a square quantity. This will also be a square quantity. It comes out to be 3 by 7 is equal to 1 minus 140 by X. So 4 by 7 is equal to 140 by X. I can solve it. To 45 ml. What question is asking? The capacity of vessel will be what? 245 ml.
So 245 ml or 245 liters?
Just give me a second, buddy.
Because it says
245 liters. Sorry, man.
Liters, sir.
Liters,
Yeah.
liters. Sorry, 245 liters.
Yeah.
Anyhow, you don't have to write milliliters or liters in the question. You just have to add the value, right? Those 245 should be the answer. Was it easy, difficult, formula based? What is it? Straightforward, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got solved, or like you guys got confused somewhere? So can I move ahead if it is clear?
Yes, sir. It was solvable.
Sure. Okay. Question of volume makes it see something using geometric function that orders the first segment for volume solved, not solved. What is the status of this question? Okay, so let me solve you guys. It is given that the percentage solution of the three mixtures A and B and C are in GP. Yes or no? The percentage solution are in what? In GP. So can I say the first one will be can be A, the other one be AX, and third one be AX square? Can I say this ratio? Percentage. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And if we are adding this in the ratio of 2:3:4, that means We are taking what? 2a. A is there 2a? 3ax plus 4ax square. This is what the volume that I'm taking. Out of what? 900 ml. We obtained 32% milk of what? 900. So from here I can say, okay, 2a plus 3ax plus 4ax square. I can also take 1x and x square to make it my question a one variable. So I can take 2 plus 3x plus 4x, 2a here, because I don't know that what is the value, is equal to 288, correct? Similarly, I can solve the other equation as well. What is given? If we obtain 3:2:1, we obtain 22% of milk. So 3:2:1 means 3a plus 2ax plus ax square is equal to 22% of the solution. 22 upon 100 into 600. 3a plus 2ax plus ax square is equal to 132. Can you guys solve this question? Now what I need to find out? I need to find out, we obtain a solution, what is the percentage of milk in A? I need to find out A percent. Can you guys find the value of A from this equation? So multiply this thing by 4, it comes out to be what? 12a plus 8ax plus 4ax square is equal to 528, right? 2a plus 3ax plus 4ax square is equal to 288. I can subtract this thing. I'll get 10a plus 5ax is equal to 0, 4, 240. 2a plus ax is equal to 48. Can you check the option? Which option is or satisfying my answer then? 6, 18, 12, and 24. What should be the answer? Guys, if you can hear me, what could be the answer here?
Solving, sir.
Okay.
So I'm trying to put natural numbers for the common ratio.
Hmm.
Like, will you please satisfy two? Like, what are we trying to satisfy exactly?
So we have an equation. We have to find out which value of A is satisfying the complete quotient. Is it multiple value or single value? What could be the solution?
So it depends on the common ratio, like x. It depends on x as well, right?
Yes.
Like if we put x as 2, we get a as 12.
Hmm.
And what we are trying to bring a as?
So that the option which is given in the question, we're trying to find out the answer based on that thing.
Okay, as per it meets one of the options.
Correct.
Okay, sir. So A has like the question has option B as 12%.
Hmm. So answer should be 12, right?
No, I got A. I got as 12% at x is equal to 2.
Huh. So A is 12 or x equal to 2, right? This is what you're getting.
Yeah.
So the answer should be what?
When I had put
12%.
yes, sir.
Huh.
Like
So that is
when
the
I
answer.
had put x as 12.
Hmm.
Like in case if I would have put x as something else, like suppose 6, then I would have got A as 6%.
Okay. 2a plus 3ax plus 4ax squared. That was the first equation, right?
Yes, sir.
Is equal to how much?
32%. 32 by
What was the
100.
value there? 288 or
288.
288, right? What was the other equation?
3a plus 2ax square plus 2ax plus ax square is equal to 132.
It's equal to 132.
Yes, sir.
If we divide these two equations as well, what I'll get? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Can I solve this thing now? What could be the value of x here? This is a complete positive value. I have done certain mistakes somewhere. Twenty-four x squared. Sorry, my bad. We solved it. It comes out to be 20x squared minus 15x minus 50 equal to 0. I can remove 5, so I get 4x squared minus 3x plus 10 equal to 0. Right? So it could be 4x squared minus 8x plus 5x plus 10 equal to 0. You take 2x common or even 4x common, comes out to x minus 2 plus 5 or minus 10. X minus 2 equal to 0. X is equal to what? 2. And the equation that we have found that is A into, what was the equation? X minus 2 should be equal to 48. That was the equation, right? Or x plus 2, sorry. From there, I get A into 4 is equal to 48. A should be equal to what? 12%. That should be my answer.
And so how did we get as x is equal to 2?
I just solved the quadratic equation, man.
Okay, we cross multiplied the
Yes,
the
we cross
ratios.
multiplied it and we through that thing I have removed a. We got the value of x equal to 2, and on the previous side we have done a into x plus 2. So by putting it, I'll got the value of a as 12. So that was actually a very good question, right? It looks like a simple question, but it becomes tough. Okay, keeping the time and everything, can you guys solve? This will be solved. Let me share what another set of questions with you guys. Just give me a second now. Can you see my screen here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have done these questions, right? So mixture, I guess we have done enough questions. Let's try to do certain questions, simple interest and compound interest. Can you guys solve this question? 2018 slot 1 and 2015. So maybe you can take 2015 question. And this question we can solve next time. So please solve 2015 question. An amount borrowed as simple interest get tripled in 24 years. How many years does it take to get doubled if the interest rate is same? Please solve this question fast.
Question number
15th or 2015, 7th one, the amount borrowed one.
Okay, sir.
Others, I got one answer. I'm looking for others answer. Amog, your answer is correct. Mukul, you have to find out in how many years that amount will become double. Which question you are solving?
So suppose solve the 8th one and 7th one, right?
Seventh. 7th and 8th one. Correct. How about 7th?
I'm solving it. I have mentioned the 8th one. I need to solve.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's go question number 7 first. It's an easier one. No, 7 can't be 16, Manohar. Okay. The question is given, the amount borrowed at simple interest get tripled in 24 years. And how many years does it make to get doubled if the interest rate is same? The question is saying the amount of 100 rupees get tripled in 24 years, right? Tell me one thing. If the amount get tripled, how much amount you guys are earning? If amount get tripled from 100 to it becomes 300, how much amount you guys have earned?
200.
200, right? So this 200 amount you have earned in how much time? 24 years.
Yes, sir.
Now question is asking from 100, your amount need to be how much? 200. Correct? How much interest you will going to earn here? 100 rupees? Yes or no? From 100 to 300, you earn interest of 200 rupees in 24 years. From 100 to 200, you earn rupees of 100 interest. If 200 rupees was earned in 24 years, in how much time you will going to earn 100 rupees? Half of the time? It should be what? 12 years? That should be my answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it clear to everyone or not? From 100 to 300, it took 24 years, correct? So that means I earned 200 rupees in 24 years. Now I have to move from 100 to 200. How much value I'm earning? I'm earning 100 bucks, right? If 200 bucks was earned in 24 years, in how much time you will going to earn 100 bucks? In half of the time. It comes out to be what? 12 years. That should be my answer. So this is a very good question, I would say. Simple and effective. There are maximum chances of, silly mistake. Now let's talk about this question. So John borrowed 2,10,000 rupees from bank at an interest rate of 10% per annum, compounded annually. The loan was repaid in 2 equal installments, the first after 1 year and second after another year. Okay. The first installment was an interest of 1 year plus the part of the principal amount. So remember one thing, what he is paying, he has borrowed 2,10,000 rupees at an interest of 10%, which he paid in 2 equal installments, first year and second year. In first year, what he paid, the first installment is like interest of 1 year plus the part of the principal amount. Interest plus part of the principal amount in first year, correct? And second was the rest of the principal amount plus the due interest thereon. So here, if I say, if it is 10%, we can break it into 2 separate years. What will be the interest of 2,10,000 rupees at 10% rate? How much interest the person has, like how much interest include at the end of the first year? At 10% rate. 21,000 rupees, right? So that
Yes,
means
sir.
at the end of the first year, the person is liable to pay 2,40,000 rupees. Out of which what he has paid? He has paid 21,000 rupees plus certain X amount that he has paid, correct? That means now he is left with how much amount that he has to pay? Oh, here I have done one mistake. It should be 2,31,000. Sorry. Yeah. So 2,10,000 minus X is the amount which is left for him that he has to pay. Yes or no? At the end of first year. Now, how much amount that he is paying on this thing? This amount plus 10% of interest on this thing. This is the amount that he's paying at the end of the year, second year. Yes. And should be equal to what? 21,000 plus X as he was paying the equal installment. So from here, I can get the value of X. So if I solve it, 21,000 plus X is equal to 2,10,000 rupees minus X plus 10% of this thing is 21,000 rupees minus X by 10. If I solve it, what I'll get? 21,000 will get cancelled out here. So 2x plus x by 10 comes out to be 2,10,000 rupees. If I solve it further, it comes out to 21x upon 10 is equal to 2,10,000 rupees. Solve it, you will get 10,000. X comes out to be what? 1 lakh rupees. What question was asking? How much amount he has paid? What was the equal installment? So 1 lakh plus 21,000. So answer should be what? 1,21,000. That should be my answer. Is it clear to everyone or not?
So what is like the concept of installments generally?
Means
Like how did we determine the installments?
there is a formula for that thing.
that we will do in the next class, right? About the installments, compound interest, installments which are accrued over the compound interest, and installments which are calculated over simple interest. That we will take in the second class. Here, the question is not asking about the installment. The question is saying that whatever value that he has paid at the end of the 2 years are equal in nature. So we just solve this question with the help of simple interest and compound interest. That's it. We haven't done anything else.
And how did we frame the formula?
What? This is just simple interest formula, right? So first year you get what, 2,10,000 rupees. The first year interest is what, 21,000 rupees. So person has paid 21,000 rupees plus X. Now you're left with what, 2,10,000 rupees minus X. That's the actual amount that he has to pay, plus 10% interest on this thing. So this complete value and the first value that he has already given should be equal.
So we have taken 10% interest on the amount which is remaining.
Yes, ultimately he has to pay 10% interest at each and every year, right?
Okay, like it's compounding nature, basically.
It's a compounding nature, yes. But we have broke it into 2 separate years. So that question will be solved like a simple interest question only for every year. Is it clear or not?
So X is basically the amount which the person paid in the second year. That's the total amount.
The first year amount that the person has paid is 21,000 rupees plus X. But 21,000 rupees was the interest and X is the part of the first installment.
Okay, sir.
In second year, if like 2,10,000 rupees was the actual debt on that person, he has paid X amount of rupees out of it. The amount which is left is 2,10,000 rupees minus X. Now you calculated what? Interest on this thing, right? We calculated interest on this value, which should be equal to 21,000 rupees plus X. Why? Because he has paid the complete amount in 2 equal installments.
Yes, sir.
Right? So from there, I got the value of X as 1 lakh. What was my first installment? 21,000 rupees plus X. So from there, I got the answer as 1,21,000.
Okay, sir.
Yep. So guys, that is all for today. We will keep this class for the next session as well, right? And yeah, through this we will be able to cover the arithmetic session. So please keep practicing. That is very important. And all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Sure.
sir.
Thank you.